I've always wanted to say this. Ladies and gentlemen, start your dragon engines. And by dragon engine, I mean Ramos dragon engine. This one was actually a request by somebody in my comment section wanting to know if I ever built this deck, and I had not before, but I had one in my collection. So we went ahead and did it and played it, and we've had some pretty good results. So let's take a look. If you don't know what Ramos is, it's a 6-casting 4/4 artifact creature dragon with flying that says whenever you cast a spell, put a counter on it for each color of the spell that you're casting, and then remove 5 +1/+1 counters from Ramos to get 2 of each color of mana, activate only once each turn. That clause is there so you can't just keep continually chaining spells, because it's actually pretty easy to do, especially with the way I have this deck built. Plus, sometimes you just want to make a really big Ramos and smash face with it. So with that said, let's take a look at the rest of the deck. We have our usual protection column, Lorn's Escape, Tamiyo's Safekeeping, Feat of Resistance, Gaia's Gift, things to just give Hexproof, Indestructible, and other things to keep him alive, or our other threats that we've played out alive to smash face. We have our Mana Rock column, things like Paradise Druid, Arcane Signet, Ornithopter of Paradise, Gwenna is here. We also have Fabro Elder, which I'm going to point out because this is not something I would use in just any deck. For 1, a green and a white, it's a 0/0 that it gets +1/+1 from among the colors or permanents, so it can get up to +5/+5 if you have all 5 colors out. And it taps for a mana for each color among the permanents that you control, so it can tap for up to 5 of each, 5 mana, 1 of each color. We have a removal column, and you're going to note most of it is gold colored, so that helps us with the Ramos counters thing. Instead of running things like, I don't know, just any kind of monocolored removal spell in black, you're running these multicolored ones to try and blow up your opponent's stuff. I do have one monocolor in there, and that's Terra Sunder, mostly because it's just really, really good. Then the next column is kind of a column on +1/+1 counter boosting and synergies. Because we're trying to get Ramos up on counters as quickly as possible, these are ways of increasing our counter count. So we have things like Hardened Scale, Winding Constructor, Conclave Mentor, Kami of Whispered Hopes. These all put additional +1/+1 counters. So if you cast a mana with 3 different colors on it, this is one of these is out, you're going to get 4 counters on there. And you're just going to go ahead and put multiple counters on there. Grumgully and Good Fortune Unicorn actually let stuff come into play with a counter on them. So Ramos would actually start with a counter if you have one of these out. And then Feldar Retreat, if you play a land, you get to put multiple counters on all of your creatures, including Ramos. Next one is just kind of my generically good stuff column for the deck. We have things like Shadow Spear. Sometimes you need to recover your life because you're trying to get your mana fixed, and while your opponent's beating on your face, you may not have enough time to recover. Well, Shadow Spear strapped onto a really big Ramos swinging in, you can recover quite a chunk of life. We also have Black Market Connections for 2 and a black. You get to draw some cards, fix your mana off the treasures. It has just some good implications for us. We also have Helm of the Host. Making copies of Ramos is pretty good, along with a bunch of our other legends as well. And then Immortal Sun. We don't have any Planeswalkers in this deck, so I thought it'd be kind of nice to shut down opposing Planeswalkers, give us extra cards, cheapens up our expensive spells, and pumps our creatures while we're at it. Slide this over just a little bit. Come on. And then this column is kind of like my generic gold card list. It's mostly cards that are multicolor that are just good for the deck, but we also have Phyrexian Dragon Engine here because its running mate, Mishra, was claimed by Gix is in the deck, so that's why I shoved it in here, because sometimes it's just fun to merge a Mishra and smash face. We also have things that give us haste, uncounterability, puts counters on things, which helps with Ramos. Showdown of the Skalds, its chapters 2 and 3 helps us put things on there and gives us the ability to get cards off of it. Mr. Orfeo the Boulder doubles our damage output on one of our things. So if you have a Ramos that has it's an 8/8 or 9/9 or whatever, and you double its power and then swing with it, that's a big thing for your opponent to have to deal with. And then you can yank the counters later to cast more stuff. We have Ziatora's Envoy, just because I like the card. It's a 3-color card, and I like it. It's the same thing with Fleetfoot Dancer. Same difference. It's a 3-color, puts 3 counters on Ramos, and then we just keep on trucking through. Jetmare's in here just as a fun include. Lorehold Command, same thing, but it also allows us to either burn something out of the way, we can draw cards off of it, we can make our stuff indestructible if we need to for a strike. We have Mirai's Wake to double up our land mana. Also boosts our creatures, and then Ethereal Absolution shrinks their creatures, boosts our creatures, and we can do a little bit of graveyard hating and creating of little tokens for us. The next column is like big payoff type stuff. It's things that, like, if we're going to yank the mana off of Ramos, we have ways of using that mana for big things. We have Beladros Witherbloom, slam it, untap all of our lands, get, untap and get a bunch of pest tokens off of it. Zakama, slam that on the ground, untap our lands, and we get to dump that mana then that we yank, or that we can pull off of it, into its abilities to either gain life, destroy artifacts, enchantments, or start burning our opponent's creatures away. Banefire, pull 10 mana off of him, and you can Banefire somebody for a big chunk of damage, and it's uncounterable at that point. Blot out the sky, make a bunch of 2/1 flying inkling creatures to smash our opponents with on the next turn. March of the Multitudes, you can yank those counters, and the best way to do that, because this is an instant, is wait until your opponent's either about to kill Ramos or try to mess with your board. You can yank the mana off of Ramos, use the creatures that you have at the end of their turn, and convoke a huge amount of soldier tokens onto the battlefield to go ahead and counter swing on them. We also have Rocco, Cabaret Caterer. This is a cool way to, like, pull the mana, dump a bunch of it into this, and then go search up something like the Zakama, or like, one of the big creatures that are in the deck, and just slam it down and do stuff for us. And then we also have in this column Ziatora the Incinerator. I didn't include it because it's not one of the big X spells or whatever that affect the mana. This is more of, okay, I have a big Ramos on the board, and I can swing with it, and then I can fling it at my opponent's head using Ziatora's ability. So that's like a big payoff for us. And then we have 3 new cards to go with this stuff that I wanted to play in there. We have Inga and Asika. This is the only blue card in the entire deck, so there's not a lot of blue lands in here. It is mostly here to give us the mana fixing off of it, and to help cast creatures off of it. We also have Thalia and the Gitrog monster. This thing messes people up. They can't time their attacks and blocks correctly because it makes their stuff come into play tapped, and they can't swing into this very easily because the first strike death touch on it will just kill their creatures. So it's just a great card all around, and if you need to swing with it and you can sack a creature or a land to draw a card, go for it. And then we also have Kroxa and Kunoros. It's just a 3-color 6/6 for Vigilance, Menace, and Lifelink most of the time, which is still pretty good. But if you have enough stuff in your graveyard to exile and you need to bring something back, you also have that option. And then we have our mana base of just, a bunch of random 5-color lands. You can build this up however you want to do that. And then at the bottom here, we have Triomes, we have the World Tree in here, and then we also have Command Tower and Mana Confluence just to, fix our mana. That's the deck. We'll talk about what happens after the gameplay. Elesh Norn. Okay. Let's try it. We'll kick it off with the Triome. And yes, I know it's not a Triome, but I'm calling it that. So, can't break the Ozolith, which really sucks. Let's go ahead and drop this, because if they drop Elesh Norn, I'm just gonna blow it up. I could do that too. We'll take the Dinger. We'll get rid of that, because that gives them a perpetual amount of stuff to sacrifice to Elesh Norn. We're not gonna put up with that. We'll just set up Envoy to sit here and do things for us. Next turn we could do Lord Hulk Command. We could do Rocco and go get something. Let's see here. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do 3 to the thing and do this. So 3 to that, my stuff. Swinging. And then, okay. We'll tack something out of their hand. Alright, Indoctrination Attendant. Now, if they have a land, they can cast it. It's just going to cost them 6 mana to do it. If they drop Elesh Norn, can't do much about it. Which, oh, it's got 5. Actually, if I draw a land, I could Banefire it to death. So I have some options. If I don't draw a land, I might just use Rocco to go get a 2-drop of some sort out of the deck. Inversely, I could just drop Ramos, because they don't seem to have removal just yet. They're looking at my Invasion of Gobekon. Okay. Give me a land to burn Elesh Norn to death. That would be nice. Alright, they're seeking historic permanents. Okay, there's a land. Well, let's see if they block or not. That's the first step in all of this. Decline, because I want to be able to kill their stuff if need be. Alright, we got a Felder Retreat for free. Let's go get, because they don't have enough creatures right now, let's go get a 3-drop out of our deck. Take action. Let's go get... Do I just want to use a Knight of Autumn and smash that disassembly? I almost think I want to. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Crunch. No more seeking stuff for you. And I apologize now if my voice is off. I have something going on and I can't hear as well as I normally do. I got something in my ears. I mean, Rocco has done his thing. Let's see here. Do I just Banefire that? Do I Banefire Norn? I think I just Banefire Norn. Just do 5 to its face. And then swing with the Envoy at their head. Because I'm all about getting the good stuff. I'll take a free Dragon Engine. So far we've gotten 3 free spells off of Ziatora's Envoy. It's pretty good, actually. So Norn's back. That's an option. Could just do that. Let's just play Ramos. I mean, we haven't played him yet. Let's swing the Envoy at him again. Because taking 2 damage is fine. I'll take free spells. I'll take a red. Counters, please. Because, you know, double striking 3/3s are decent. They need 1 creature to be able to sacrifice and flip Norn. And that's fine. We're not on chapter 3 yet. Yeah, I have a 5/5 ready to punch you in the face, so I'm good. And just really quick, I wanted to see if I drop... Oh yeah, if I drop Jetmir, that's the 6th creature on the board. So they would have been getting +2/+0 and Trample and Vigilance. So yeah, that would have been a lot of damage coming through. Toxrill, okay. We'll try this. We got some goodies here. We'll start off with the Deathcap Glade, I think. Unless I get another green source, then I'd play it over that to do the Hardened Scales. Alright, let's do that. So turn 2 is going to be Hardened Scales. And that's fine. Alright, that'll enter tapped. We don't need to do that since we're just doing this. Because Gaia's Gift doesn't do us any good right now. We don't have anything in the graveyard for Fine Finality, so that doesn't do us any good. Now it's a matter of, do we draw lands? Because if we don't, we're going to be in a lot of trouble here soon. Alright, I got options. I'm not going to put down the Good Fortune Unicorn right now because it's just a big fat target. I would rather have them try to do up the Evolved Sleeper and then kill it. Okay. Now I'm going to kill it. Alright, let's do what? I guess play the Unicorn. That's all we can do right now. Now there was an argument to kill the they're gonna sack it. I know what they're gonna do. I'm not taking the 2 damage. Because they want those lands to advance into Toxrill. So there's an argument that I should have killed the Heart and just left the Phyrexian alone. What do I do with this? I guess let's play Showdown of the Skulls while they're tapped out. And that gives us 1 land out of those 4 cards, so I mean, it's something. But what that something is, it doesn't say a lot. Chrome Host Seed Shark. Okay, that thing is dangerous. If you watched my Atraxa Praetor's Voice video, I played that thing to great effect. Play the overgrown farmland out of the exile. We're only gonna get 2 spells. Let's do I do Grumgully or do I do the Dragon Engine? I think it's Grumgully. So it'll come in with counters. And I think I leave Gaia's Gift up. Like, I'm tempted to play the treasure map, but I think the right play is the gift. Because I just put 2 pretty good targets out there. So Toxrill is up. Alright. Stomping Ground. Alright, let's play this. We're gonna shock ourselves. So let's go ahead and do Ramos. Counter on the Unicorn. We got a 7/7 that I can't attack through. So no attacks. Ramos is gonna get a thing on it, but that's okay. He is, what, 1 counter away? 5 counters. So yeah, he's 1 counter away from me just being able to yank counters and just do a huge play off of him. Which March after the trigger would be pretty good. Okay. So let's do Forest. And because I could play Belladros, but if they counter this, then I'm left without anything. That is the problem. Okay. We're going to swing with Ramos for right now. March of the Multitudes is instant speed, so I could use Gaia's Gift to get the 5th mana on Ramos if I want to. Yeah, that's a nope. So he's going to get 2 counters. regardless of the Gaia's gift. If they counter the Gaia's gift, it doesn't matter. He'll still get the 2 counters. Resolve. Okay. Resolve. That's 8. All right. 10. That doesn't do anything. So are you going to block or are you going to take your 10? Oh, you're going to take your 10. Okay. All right. We'll end the turn. That'll get resolved. And I'm okay with that. Because what I'm going to do after they've put the Toxrill trigger on the stack, I'm going to march the multitudes for a buttload. I mean, that's a thing. Oh, they're going to swing with Toxrill. And the Shark. That's ballsy. Okay. We're going to take the damage. Because if the march resolves, I recover all of that. Okay, resolve that. Now I'm going to march the multitudes. We're going to pay 10, 11, 12, 13 into that. Auto pay. And this will actually put counters back on Ramos, too. And those are all come in with a counter on them. So they're now 2 2s. Well, 3 3s. I forgot. Hardened scales. And this is where you just go, everybody in. You're still taking, what is that, 36? 30? if you activate them both, the blockers, and I'm going to gain all that life. Bye-bye, Toxrill. Not sorry. Jodah. Oh, boy. Well, it is a 5-color showdown. Let's see what we got here. Well, Invasion helps, as do the other 2 removal spells, so we'll keep that. We're actually going to go with the oh crap. I should have done Zeator's Proving Ground. I didn't see it. Stupid alternate frame. Alright, that's fine. We'll go ahead and do the Zeator's. That was a big oops on my part. Alright, there's Gwenna. I think the play is to blow up. I think the play is to blow Gwenna up, because it takes them off of Jodah the next turn or any other big multicolored thing. Or a god or demigod. Well, I'm guessing god. Because most of the demigods suck, and most auras suck. Yep, there she is. Alright, let's do Rockfall Vale. And let's go ahead and see what's in their hand that I want to just make more expensive, besides the one they just tutored for. Go Shintai. So this is actually a Hidden Shrines deck, I think. Let me see what their mana base looks like. Let's just go ahead and tax Essica, because they're only 1 mana off of being able to cast it. And let's play Shadow Spear. Alright, pass turn. So I got the Binding. I can probably just blow Invasion of Theros up so it doesn't turn into... Ooh, well, that's something for me to hit with it. Licensed Disintegration. Alright. Let's do... They have 2 turns. We have 2 turns to blow that up. Do I blow it up now, or do I... Ah, it's so hard. I think I blow it up now, because then I can twin cast the next turn, or I can just drop Ramos. So they wasted a couple damage trying to get that online, and I just destroyed it. And Essica is no closer to being cast as the Prismatic Bridge, which is the only reason you ever play that card. There's Mondrak. That is a target for unlicensed disintegration before they can make it indestructible. I really don't care about the reality chip. Not really. Okay, we did not get the next land. Let's go ahead and do Ketria. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and get rid of Mondrak before he can start going indestructible, making tokens and all kinds of other stupid tomfoolery that I don't want to experience firsthand. Well, there's their second green land they needed. Alright, they can't pay and destroy that because they only have the one shrine, so they can't destroy any of my two, or they can destroy one or lower, but not two. Alright, so there's that. They don't have removal in hand. They don't have anything in the graveyard that really scares me. I think it's Ramos time. Because I can equip him with Shadow Spear next turn and swing. I could drop Fleetfoot Dancer. Yeah, I'm not that concerned. Not yet. I'm gonna block the 3/7. I know why they did it. They did it so they could swing, but I don't care about the rest. It's toughness. Why? Do you see the confusion on my face? Like, what? Okay. Yeah, we're just going to play Ethereal Absolution because it pumps and I can still equip this and swing. So, yeah, there's that. So I need something bigger to work with here. Now they have the bridge online, which is really bad. Oh, that sucks. Casting a Mox Amber to basically get, like, a big threat sucks. Oh, wait, is it less than this mana? Oh, okay, it's less than the mana cost, so it would just basically flip through their deck for no reason. Gotcha. Alright. You don't have to pay that. So, let's go green. And, yeah, we're just going to go Fleetfoot Dancer. And I'm going to swing right for their face. And do I just end the turn? Or do I... No, I end the turn. I'm not playing the Dragon Engine. That would be kind of silly. Reveal a top card. Okay. And that's fine. It's Toski. Kyrie's kind of a problem. Yeah. I should have created a blocker and just shoved it in front of Jodah. But it's whatever. I'm gonna take the Mondrak out of their graveyard. Gimme. I'll take a spirit. Do I take multiple? Yes, I do, because I can kill them this way. Give me the other one. Yeah, we'll take that too. Gain life, kill a 2/2, or die. That's a nope. Good game. Ethereal Absolution actually pulled that out for us. I like that. Marrow-Gnawer. So we got rats. At least they have an appropriate avatar for their deck. Intriguing. I kind of like this. We'll keep this. Because if they don't have removal for the Phyrexian Dragon Engine, like, right away, that could be fun. We're going to do Needle Verge on white. Because Haunted Ridge can supply us with some red. Think. Yeah, we'll do this on white. Play the boots. What is this? Exiles cards from graveyards. That's whatever. I can't even remember if I put any kind of graveyard recursion in this deck. I don't think I did. Alright, there's Nashi. You took my land. You suck. Okay. We'll do this next. Yeah. I think I'm gonna just kill Nashi because I don't want them taking my stuff. I would have put out the Dragon Engine, but then they could have removed it, and then they still would have got the free card. At least this way I can play out the Dragon Engine and put the boots on it. Or inversely, I have safekeeping for it too. But I'd rather, if they tap down, I'd rather just put the boots on it and call it a day. Okay, they did not have the additional mana, so we're going to drop this. We're going to put the Dragon Engine down, and I'm just going to strap the boots to it. Not attacking. This will take care of any rat colony that even sniffs in my direction. So the only way they're going to clear away the Dragon Engine now is to wipe the board, and I'm okay with them wiping the board early. So I mean, okay, I'm going to kill the rat. Because First Strike, even if they were to give it Death Touch, wouldn't kill it. I mean, they might have one of the graveyard recursion type things going on. It's like, whatever. It still doesn't matter. Your toughness is still 1, and I have First Strike. Well, Double Strike, technically. Alright, so we are going to... I'm going to play this on a green. Oh, I needed to play it on red. That was a mistake. No attacks. I goofed that up. I needed that on red so I could play Mr. Orfeo. It's alright. Watery Grave comes down next turn. We can play whatever we want, because then the World Tree becomes active. Shapeshifter naming Rat. Don't do it. I say don't attack. Alright, we're going to go ahead and play the Proving Ground. Now I'm going to play Mr. Orfeo. And pass the turn, because I don't need them gaining life. Safekeeping can keep Orfeo alive. Because the whole point there is to actually get Ramos online with him. I'll discard. Doesn't give me hexproof, but that's fine. I'm gonna discard Zakama. I really don't care. I'd rather have the land and have safekeeping available with Ramos, or to use the safekeeping now on a Mr. Orfeo. It just depends on what they have going on. All right, they're tutoring for something. My guess is some sort of removal, probably Meathook Massacre or a Crux of Fate or something of that nature. Because they're not playing snow cover, so it's not. I know it's not Blood on the Snow. Could also be the new battle that board wipes too. So let's do Grave. We'll shock that. Let's play Ramos. Next to combat. Yeah, we're just gonna swing with that, and it can get doubled. All right. So we have protection for Ramos. Shadow Spear can make that Dragon Engine really dangerous next turn too. So whatever they drop, they better make it good, because Marrow-Gnawer can be blocked and can give them fear, but Ramos can block because it's an artifact. Well, that's a no. Leave my stuff alone. The best way to frustrate a mono black player, make it so that you can't kill their stuff. Prosper. Okay. Meh. I'm okay with this one. Let's do the Glade, because I want to be able to drop boots on 2, and I might draw a different land I want to play on 3. Yeah, we'll do that. So we can do Crag Crown on red, because we already have 2 green sources. And play Black Market next turn. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Alright, we'll play the Forge, and I'm gonna play Grumgully. I know it doesn't work with Helena and Elena, but I would rather have him out right now than them, because it just depends on what they have for damage and removal. That's a no. We'll leave that on top. I need the mana, because then I can get Ramos down. And it's like they just used an Abrade they could have used to blow Ramos up. That's kind of silly. Alright, let's just go ahead and get Ramos down. I mean, it's going to come in with an extra counter on it. I'm going to swing, because it'll kill the Flame Breather if they block, and otherwise they take 3. And I have a 5/5 Ramos, which I can drop. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not quite enough mana for Zakama next turn. I should have put the boots on Ramos using this other treasure. I didn't think about it. I should have done that and swung. Because if they have another artifact removal, it's going to be a big problem for me. I'm still trying to figure out, though, why they burn that Abrade on Grumgully. It's just like, that I would have let him go and just blown Ramos up with the Abrade. Because now it's just a bunch of mana rocks. Okay, we're not gonna draw the extra card here because we're getting low against a red deck. We need life. Let's go ahead and just do Fleetfoot Dancer. I'm going to put the boots on Ramos because I don't need him getting smushed. So that's 16 damage coming through. Alright, and we gain 5, so that helps us stay alive. So next turn, we can drop... God, we can drop a ton of stuff next turn.
I can work with that.
It's like, I don't care. Go ahead and exile that. That's fine. I mean, Ramos is still here. Treasure. Now we'll do the card too. Yeah. Just to display, I was going to do this, but they scooped. I could have cast Helana and Elena off of this and the Ziatora's Envoy as a hard cast. Removed the 10 counters off of Ramos. Dropped Zakama, untapping all of my lands. And then turned around and dropped... Because then I would have had probably... Let's see. I'm trying to do the math on like what I'm doing. So if I did that, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 more counters going on Ramos. 6, 7, 8 more counters going on Ramos. I could have removed another 5, dropped Helm of the Host, slapped Helm of the Host onto Zakama or Ramos, either way, and it would have made another copy, and I would have swung for just an ungodly amount of damage all in one turn. I'm a Conqueror. Alright, first time with this deck that I've come up against it, so let's see how it does. Gonna mull because I don't have anything for that white. That's a little better. Plus this way I have Solar Blaze so I can blow up Etali. Gonna do this first, just to make sure we can drop our Paradise Shirt on 2. Triome is problematic, but we're gonna do this. I want to get the Druid out because I need to get things rolling. All right. So what to do with this? We're gonna do Treasure Map and Shadow Spear. Not gonna attack. I don't like the idea of... Now we're gonna play the Kedria. I don't like the idea of running Thalia and the Gitrog monster out there because I don't have any way of sacrificing my lands and keeping up with this stuff for very long. Plus I want to play it into Ramos. So we're just gonna let this roll. I'm gonna scry, try to make sure I dig in a little deeper. Our opponent hasn't done anything though. It's like there's no mana ramp rocks, no dorks. What's that?
I am the ultimate weapon.
You are also the ultimate jerk, you know. I'll keep that on top. Artifact or enchantment, you say? Yeah. Goodbye.
My vengeance will be brutal.
No need to let them keep making stuff. No need to let them have any removal on hand. Because if I tap the Paradise Tree, then they can just -1 and kill it. Glorious sunrise, you say? Drawing a card is my guess. Oh, no. Alright. I mean, I'll take it. We'll go ahead and do a scry. Yeah, we'll keep that on top. We be a mana-hungry deck. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do Ramos. And we will pass turn. So I have the ability to scry at the end of their turn. They don't have a removal for Ramos. Alright. Oh, I think they're going Etali. That land. What? I was like, what are they doing? It's like, you made that triple. What are you doing? They got my Helm of the Host. Damn. Alright. That's a problematic thing. Because if they put that on Etali, it's like, oh crap. Shoot. Can't use that to destroy that. Well, I guess for now, just to save our butts. So they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They don't have enough mana just yet to flip and poison me to death. So, and Thalia and the Gitrug monster can handle Etali if they decide to try and swing. Because the first strike will kill anything coming my way. So let's see if they actually attack with the token copy, or if they attack. Wait, is it coming tapped or is it tapped and attacking? What's it doing? Gonna do it? Ah, darn, he didn't do it. I was hoping. Alright, they're out of red mana, so I can use the Paradise Druid to scry. I don't have to worry about that happening. Alright, we're at the point now where we're not in the need of land, we're in the need of answers. Alright, Ethereal Absolution's not going to do me much good here right now. Let's see here. Let's do Lorehold Command. Sack a permanent and 3 damage. We'll do 3 to their face. I'm drawing cards. I'm going to sack a treasure token. I think. Actually, yeah, we'll sack a treasure. That's something to work with. They're at 13. I'm like, can I get enough damage to push this across? That is the question. I'm gonna kill Etali. I just don't have enough to push the damage over the plate. But that's okay. And they can't flip the token because the token will not become the other side of the card. Tokens don't flip over into the other versions, at least if I remember how that operates. And that's fine. Now I just have to hope that Primal Conqueror does not flip a bunch of coins. If it does, I'm screwed. I got my hardened scales. All right. Oh, good. Whew. And stupid me, I forgot Thalia and the Gitrog monster makes their stuff come in and play tapped. I completely spaced on all that. It's Topiary Stomper. Okay. So we're not going to get to chain a bunch of stuff. We're just going to... This is just a game of make Ramos really big and punch phase. So you get one bonus Topiary Stomper. It's just too bad for you that Thalia and the Gitrog monster makes them come in tapped. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta make a big dragon and punch somebody in the face with it. The First Sliver. Ugh. Slivers can be nasty. Yeah, we'll try this, because we have the Grumgully Hardened Scales set up. We can do Dark Boar on green. So we can play the Slither Boar pathway, if I can talk straight today. And then probably do Treasure Map on 2. Or... no, we'll do Ketrio. Because then we have the ability to play Grumgully right away. Alright, so let's get Grum down. So then any creatures that we play will come in with 2 counters on them because of the Hardened Scales. Or they'll just blow that up, you know. Alright, pass turn. Probably should have knew better not to play that without a safekeeping up for it. Alright, they have a Chromatic Lantern. Blah. And a land advantage. Alright, Mr. Orfeo. Crap, I really like him. We're going to keep him on top. This destroys artifacts, though. So, yeah, we're going to screw their mana up. And pass. I mean, I don't know that that really did much other than it robbed them of their black. But they have it now. It's just a delay. It's going to basically be a 1-turn delay in seeing the First Sliver come down. But they have everything else they need. Wahoo. Okay, so everything's got ward over there. Alright, we'll go ahead and put down Ramos. We'll see. I get the feeling they're going to want to use their First Sliver more than they want to try to burn a removal spell on Ramos. Or they can be complete and utter luck sacks and get a removal spell on a stick for free. But I don't think there was anything in the graveyard. No, it's good. There was nothing in the graveyards to exile. I was just like, are you serious? They're going to remove it? I was about to freaking say, what the hell? If I do that, I do that. Let's drop this. We have safekeeping available. We'll go ahead and swing. Because I can get... I need a big X spell of some sort. Just something fun. Bad part is... No, that was a different... Sorry, I'm mixing my games up. I just got done where a game where I had to burn my Banefire on something. Oh, great. Non-creature, non-land card. There goes my safekeeping. Womp womp. Alright. Behold the stupidity of slivers. Especially with the first sliver. Okay, they did not have anything under 1, so the whole deck got flipped. What are you looking at? Pick your stuff. I think I have to block. Yeah. I don't have a choice. So, oh wait, what's the biggest thing? The 9/9. Excuse me, I was mistaking what I was looking at here. Even then, yeah. That's not gonna do me any good. But that does. Holy bejeez. Let's see here. If I play that, but then I lose everything anyways. And I still can't kill the 1/3 Vandal, but I can kill everything else. Because if I play this, Ramos becomes a 1, 2, 3, 9, 9, 18, 18. Let's do black, green. I didn't even do that to myself. That was stupid. Belledros. You're not doing me no good either. Just trying to think here. Yeah, we're gonna swing for 6. You know what's funny is I think I killed myself with accidentally tapping that land for color, which that was dumb of me. That was ultra mega dumb. Don't do that to yourself. Lathiel, the Bounteous Dawn. Alright, so we got +1/+1 counters for gaining life. I like some of this hand, but not a lot of it. Alright, this is fine. Because we have Fine Finality in hand. I just gotta get to 6 mana to make it count for anything. We'll start off with a Savai. We have red mana, so we're not getting mana screwed. The last game I played, I was held back by a lot of not getting red mana. And a handful of red cards. Alright, let's drop the Constrictor. That'll keep Skrull from swinging at me. And this is an artifact, right? Ooh. I am probably going to Unlicensed Disintegrate and shoot that thing next turn. Because it can't protect itself. And I have yet to actually use this card on anything, so let's go ahead and do it. Oh wait, I have to control the artifact, not that I'm targeting an artifact creature. Okay, that's fine. We're going to swing. We're still going to get some damage chipped in there. So we have Helena and Elena. I was thinking that if it was targeting an artifact, it would do that, but it's okay. So I'm going to drop Helena and Elena. I'm going to go ahead and drop 2 counters on the Winding Constrictor. I'm going to swing with it. Because I'm hoping within the next couple turns I can do a full blast Fine Finality and put the counters onto Helena and Elena.
I protect those who cannot protect themselves. I am
Okay, yeah, I definitely need to do this quickly before they get out of range of the finality. That's already going to be out of the range of the finality, though, by the time I'm able to do it. And I'm going to let it enter tapped. We need to save our juice here. Color. Let's drop the chromatic. Let's go ahead and dump counters. They got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They cannot stop this. I'm just gonna I'm gonna target the thing that they would most likely try to block something with. Their face, they might actually let it go through. Oh, they're gonna actually let that go through. Okay. Well, no more free cats.
Back from this.
Alright, so we have the mana for finality, which is good. That is not good, though, because that means they're going to gain 4 counters going on to something this turn, which means I'm only going to be able to kill one thing. Okay, make it, well, maybe. I don't know. God, this is frustrating. God, they've gained, like, so much life this turn. No blocks. Oh, this is so hard to figure out. 6 life. They split it. If they went 3-3, that sucks. They did. Crap. This is not working. Alright, now I'm just gonna have to start dropping huge chunks of crap on their head. Life gain decks are stupid. Full stop. Alright, where's the counters going? Oh, they split it 1 and 1. Okay. Okay. Let's do hardened scales. I'm trying to do anything I can to try to increase the amount of stuff that's coming off of this. Because if I do Inga and Essica, I'm just trying to figure out how to get as much damage onto that Ramos as I can. Alright, let's do Inga and Essica. It's 13, 14, 15. My brain is like, do I have enough? If I do this, that's 2 more, that's 15. Because it's, wait a minute, 1, 2, 3. That's 16. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Actually, if I do both of these, I think it's enough. Let's target Ramos, give him the stuff. And then I'm actually going to cast Find, submitting 0, and I'm going to tap this for a green and this for a green. What? What? No! Oh, the freaking auto tapper got me. God damn it. Damn it, I had enough to kill them. So what did you guys think? I had fun playing the deck, but there were times where I was very frustrated because things weren't just panning out because either I didn't have the colors I needed, I got mana screwed at times, and I mean, this is the nature of a 5-color deck. There also are some options in here. I probably should try some other things in here. I probably would take out like Croxa and Kunoros. It's not that effective. Inga and Essica really aren't that effective. I should just take the blue completely out of the deck and just focus on other things. Immortal Sun was like whatever, didn't really do much for us. But for the most part, I thought it was pretty good. I probably need to take away my restriction on the deck. I do have a restriction here where I'm like, okay, no 2-color pips in one thing, just to maximize Ramos's stuff and to make sure that we aren't getting mana screwed for double color pips at any time that we're trying to do stuff. But that kind of hosed me with things like Solar Blaze, because if their opponent's stuff has bigger backsides on them than power, then it can't kill their creatures, and that leaves me in the lurch. So with that said, if there's anything you think I should have done or shouldn't have done, let me know in the comments below. And as always, thank you for watching, and have a great day.